Perhaps like me, you love the idea of NFT gaming and play to earn, but you wish there was more games out there with a little bit more content to them. Well, Legends of Aria is an MMO that has already been around for years with 5 million active hours played on it already, and now is being brought to the blockchain with a new 3D camera angle added to it. In this video, you'll get to see me start off with a fresh character as well as get buffed up by the team members playing with me later on so that we can also show off later stages in the game. Keep in mind this is still alpha gameplay, so bugs and visuals will keep improving from here. As the team told me, this game has great bones and a great foundation to it, and because it has years of history already, this might be one of the first playable MMOs on the blockchain. So if you're into MMOs, sit back, enjoy this video, and learn all about Legends of Aria. So let's jump into Legends of Aria and test out this MMO. We're gonna start off with our own new character, get the experience of a new player, and then later on the CEO is gonna jump in, show me the later stages of the game so we can also see what it's going to look like down the road if you jump into this game and keep playing. So of course, basic MMO stuff, looks like you can choose male or female. We can choose a couple different faces here, although honestly they don't look too different. Different styles of hair as well. What do we want to go with? Ooh, definitely the Spider-Man 3 look here when he was, you know the scene. See, slap on a handlebar mustache, of course. And what do we want to do? Let's go ginger, cause why not? It's an MMO. Let's try something new. You know, I'm so used to brown here. Let's try being a ginger for a little bit of while. Then we're going to be a different playstyle: adventure, animal tamer, rogue, craftsman, or advance. So I think I'm going to go with being an animal tamer. That's something that reminds me of playing EverQuest back in the day. Then we can choose to be a naturalist or a ranger. For now, I'm going to be, let's choose a ranger. I feel like being a mage by yourself or a naturalist might be a little bit difficult. And then already it looks like we can customize our skills already, but it looks like they gave us our points. So I'm just going to go with what they recommend. And then here is the map. We're going to enter into Eldir Village. Hopefully I'm saying that right. All right, so it looks like they're going to start us off with a little bit of tutorial on the different things that we can do in the game. So we got different spells. We got different primary and secondary abilities for our weapons. Of course, a mini map. And here we go. We are in the game. Looks like we are entering in at nighttime. And pretty standard MMO stuff. We can see the 3D nature, the open world. We can see zoom in and out. We got the WSAD keys to move around, and we can rotate our camera fully 360. So we got different 2 skills on our ranged attack is what it looks like here. We got some heal wounds, some gold to start off with, a torch. Looks like we got a hunting knife and all these different things. Gold, bandages again. Journal window to see our quests. Our skill window, so it looks like they have a good number of pages of different skills that we can level up and explanation of each one, as well as an ability window. So I don't know if we can change out the abilities yet. We might have to learn them. And then of course a friend list and a guild window. As you know, in most MMOs the whole point is to be playing with friends or a community. Looks like we can go walk around and talk to some people. We got a chef here. I'm accidentally in combat stance. Let's not start this game off by accidentally killing the chef. So here is Michael. Greetings. I wonder if you can help me with something. How do I skin animals? Ooh, yikes. With a knife, obviously. Well, thanks, buddy. Talk to me again when you have one. You can buy them from the tinkerers. Okay, I accept. All right, so that was our first quest. Nice and sassy from the chef here. Is there something you need? I'm kind of busy. Wow, these people, wow. I'm just trying to get into the village for the first time. Can you not be a little bit nicer to me? I mean, come on. I have a criminal head to turn in? What? Okay, we don't have a head to give him. That's kind of weird, but it's kind of fun that we can turn in some criminal heads. You know not what you're doing. The evil is here. It has been a long time. The end is coming. Beware. Okay, this guy is a little bit loony, so let's go. Oh, let's talk to the mayor, shall we? See, you're standing in New Celador, Eldir. Used to be a farm feeding the people of Petra when they weren't taking food from everyone else, that is. Good to know, good to know. Looks like our quests are popping up here on the map. Ooh, a learn to fight. So let's go see if we can learn to fight. Quests and tailoring, all the skills are cool, but I want to get us into some action. I want to try some combat, you know? So you can see here the graphics look fairly decent. The lighting is pretty good. I would say this is definitely not, you know, AAA World of Warcraft Blizzard standards, but it's looking pretty decent. And again, this is just the beta, so I'm interested to ask the team as we play with them, how will these graphics change down the road? You can also see the map is pretty vast here. I'm moving around and it's pretty slow going, meaning the map is probably fairly large. I think we can also zoom out, so pretty big map for us to explore. Okay, press spacebar to enter combat. Out of arrows. Where do we get arrows? Okay, so it looks like there's different hotkeys to see everything we can do in the world. Little bit freaking out my computer here, though. And if we hit shift, we can see just the people, so that's good to know. Innkeeper's right there, but where can we purchase some arrows? Arrows! Arrows! It's the woodsmith. Oh, here we go. 999 arrows. Purchase arrows! Look at this, we did it! Okay, 50 arrows in our backpack. We are good to go. Let's go kick some black bear butt. We got 50 arrows. I have no idea if at level 1 here I'm supposed to go and attack this black bear or if I'm about to get destroyed. But let's wind up. And boom, 8 damage. Okay, he's coming at me. Run! Run, run, run. Double shot wool on your next attack. Okay, ready? Bam. And second shot. Ooh. Looks like we can also miss our attacks. We have a 57% chance to miss right now. I don't know if that's because we need to just level up. That's not a very good chance. So we can loot this bear, take some leather, take some raw tough meat. I don't know what we can do with that. But, you know, hey, just for fun. Let's YOLO it. Let's see what else we can find out here. See a wolf. I see a lot of black bears out here today. Give us a challenge. That black bear was way too easy. Ooh, goblin shaman. This is the challenge that we need. I know for sure 100% I'm going to regret saying that. Yeah, this guy's got a lot more health. This is not going to be easy. I can already tell. Especially when we have a 67% chance to miss this guy. What's his dodge rating at? What? And he's fireballing me down? Okay. Can we call a truce? Shaman, please. Double strike. 5 damage. This is not enough damage. Even with double strike, that's 2 shots for a total of 11 damage. Uh-oh. No. No, there's 2 of them now. Help me. No, let me get the fireball. No! Okay, well, it looks like we gotta find her dead body here. Here it is on the map, a corpse. We're now walking as a ghost. Everything's gray screened. Couldn't even kill one little goblin shaman. Not even one. All right, now that we're near enough, we can resurrect into our body. There's our naked body. Oh, and we just teleport right back. Okay, cool. So back to life. So there you go, though. Our archery skill went up by 1 already, so we did something right. Something. All right, with that, I think it's time to jump into the later game with someone from the team, because as you saw, it's going to take some time to really level up to do the quest and to be good enough to at least even attack 1 goblin by myself. So I'd rather go jump into the late gameplay, see some cooler things in this game as you progress. So let's jump to that now. Well, welcome team of Legends of Aria to the video here. So just one by one, I'd love to hear who you guys as we go into these dungeons and fight some stronger monsters than maybe what I was facing before. Joseph, I'll start with you. You want to give a little intro of yourself?
Sure. My name's Joseph. I'm the project lead, the CEO for the Legends of Aria. And yeah, I got in the crypto space in 2017, and I'm a lifelong gamer. And when I found out about Play to Earn, I kind of just fell in love and became hooked. And yeah, here we are.
Up next, Derek.
How's it going? I am Derek Brinkman. I started my time in the industry back in 2004. Worked at EA on some sports titles, and then moved over to the Ultima Online team, where I eventually became the lead and spent nearly a decade there working on Ultima Online, releasing some awesome expansion packs and stuff. When I left EA, I formed my studio, Citadel Studios. We did a Kickstarter for a game called Shards Online. We expanded the scope to be a fully fledged MMO a couple years later, and that's when we changed the name to Legends of Aria. And so here we are today.
And then Jeffrey, go ahead.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Jeffrey Edwards. I've been making Sandbox MMOs since, I don't know, I think it's 2014, 2015. First I was doing, I was on a relaunch of Darkfall. And then I joined Derek on Shards Online, now Legends of Aria. And I've been lead designer, creative director over the last, I think LinkedIn said 6 years. I think it's been 6 years.
Awesome. Well, good to meet you guys. And I think you just buffed me up. So let's get to kicking some butt if we can.
So, we were gonna go hunt some bandits first.
So someone that's been playing for thousands of hours versus me who's played for maybe one. How could this possibly go wrong?
It's funny, I play with our players sometimes, and sometimes they make me feel like a noob, so.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel better. The horse with like the, what is that? Like almost like a draft off the back? Got like the, it's like a ghost horse? I mean, that's sick. Is that horse going to be an NFT?
So the way we're doing NFTs in this project is very unique. It's actually Joe's crazy concept. We're creating this thing called a Bridgestone, which is the gateway between the world of Aria and the blockchain world. So you can take just about any item and use the Bridgestone to mint it into an NFT.
Oh, okay.
So we're actually giving players the power to mint their own NFTs.
So it's not necessarily NFT if I have, 500 pieces of wood on me, but if I want to go use that Bridgestone for whatever reason to sell that off, it could literally be anything from the most epic sword to 5 pieces of wood if I really wanted to waste one of those Bridgestones.
Right. All right, well, we're here.
And how do we know if they're a higher level or lower? Do we get to know that, or?
Oh, may hit you.
So it's not like EverQuest or World of Warcraft. I can tell by the color. It's I have to fight it. I essentially fight it, and then I say, "Oh shoot, they're gonna kill me," and then I know they're a higher level than me.
Yeah, since we're fully geared out, we're just gonna wreck these guys.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
So I can't screw up, at least in this part right here.
This part, it'll be very hard to die.
Okay. Okay.
Corpse unlooted.
Let's go for some lightning. Whoop.
So they might want to run away a little bit too quickly.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, if I'm cloaked and if I run into them, it does not work. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Gotcha.
If you get a little close, I'll see you.
And then I can't kill you guys by accident, can I? Can I accidentally cast on you?
No, I don't think so, because you have to give consent for PvP in a group in order to be able to fight each other.
So when the game goes live, though, is there going to be like just PvP everywhere, or is that closed off for only groups?
Sure. So if you look on the radar map, you'll see it says Wilderness underneath the name of the area we're in.
I see it.
That means that this area is kind of like an open PvP area. But if people attack you, they will turn gray, which means that they performed criminal action, and then other people can attack them. So imagine that this game's live. There's probably 10 other people hunting in this bandit camp with you.
Okay.
So if somebody comes and tries to kill you, all of a sudden everybody in the area sees his name turns gray, and they will.
That's awesome. Is that what the criminal heads were when I talking to the guard in the beginning?
Yeah.
He's like turning a criminal head. I'm like, what? What criminal
it's like
head?
a bounty system.
Okay, that's awesome.
It's called a conflict system, so it knows once you've engaged in a conflict with somebody, you're now able to fight with that person.
That's really interesting. I have never heard of that before, but I haven't played an MMO for quite some time, so I don't know if that's a common thing or is that kind of unique?
It's pretty unconventional.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I made a portal.
Go through the portal, quick! Go,
Quick!
go! Who is that? Oh,
Luke, you could attack.
No!
kill him!
I'm trying. I keep getting interrupted. Block me.
I got you. He's running.
Here we
He's almost
go.
dead.
Okay. Okay, we got him. Take his stuff, quick.
He blew him up.
Who was it? What was his name?
Gee, I wonder who it was.
It was me.
I think we know.
The only person that wasn't with us.
All I want is his llama statue. That sounds pretty sweet. I don't know what I can even do with it, but the llama statue sounds rad. So while we're walking, talk to me about the graphics. You were saying earlier, eventually the goal is to bring them up a bit, or is the beta and launch going to be different than what the look is now? How does that all work?
There's a lot of issues that arose from changing the camera angle. Like you'll see that these like little white things off in the distance. That's just a bug. So we have a lot of that to fix. Just a lot of things that just don't look right when you change the camera angle.
It's a big map.
And then beyond that, we're always working on improving the graphical quality of the game. You know,
Sweet.
improving assets, overhauling assets and stuff. So you know, in regular patches, we'll be constantly improving that.
Yeah. And earlier you guys were saying you're more of an indie team, but as you guys launch and sell and make some, is the goal to expand the team, or is it kind of always going to be this indie style?
We're excited to get the funding because we're going to scale up significantly, bring in a lot more people in the game dev side, as well as, you know, filling other roles. And we'll use all that to, you know, overhaul the game and just keep making it better and better.
This is a lizard man dungeon. It gets really interesting when you get to level 2, so it'll be interesting to see if we can make it to level 2.
Oh boy. I'm a little bit more nervous about this one.
Just stay in the back. We got
Okay.
you.
All right. And then when you guys are in these dungeons, are you guys doing more of the kind of top-down view or isometric view, or are you guys more so in the...
I tend to zoom my camera out a bit. That way I can kind of see, and I don't lock to the top down.
I see.
But I do kind of tend to zoom out a little bit more.
Have you
I hope
guys
this is right.
have you guys died in this dungeon before?
Yeah, yesterday.
Nice.
Yesterday. Oh man, you took me to the dungeon where you died yesterday. So speaking of which, how do you guys think about PvP when there's, you know, now NFTs and crypto involved? Because obviously it means a lot more, right? If you lose something that's potentially worth $100 or whatever it is.
You know, that's one thing that's interesting about the Bridgestone. You know, it's not really an NFT that you can sell until you take it through the Bridgestone.
Yeah.
So, you know, everything in the game represents a potential value, right?
Right.
But I think the higher stakes will just make it for a more memorable experience.
Oh yeah,
You know,
it was
losing.
very memorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because of the geolocation of the stone itself. So you could be like, we're heading to level 2 of this dungeon now. You could head down at level 2, and you could, you know, hit the jackpot. You could get an item which you know very well is hugely sought after. I mean, you got to make your way out. You know, you got to make your way safely
Right.
back to town.
So it's a little bit, you know, MMO with higher stakes to it.
There you go.
Oh no, I'm being targeted. I
boy.
healed the wrong person. No.
Joe's down.
I got resurrection. I got resurrection.
Where are you?
Don't leave us, buddy.
Oh yeah,
Don't
I
leave
got you.
us. Come back to us, Joe. Come back.
I'm back. Thank you for the res.
Okay. That was quick. I didn't
Oh.
expect some of us
Joe,
to die
you
that
got
fast.
that bug where
Oh my gosh, what? What the heck is that?
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna
Sorry.
poison it. We got this. Oh, I'm being shot from the other side now. I went too far up.
What's
there
your
we go.
favorite spell to use?
Favorite spell? I mean, I like the Ray of Frost. Slow him down a little bit of poison, damage over time. The Earthquake is pretty slick. It wasted all my mana though. So I gotta save it for a special moment, you know?
We might all die here.
Oh gosh.
All right, let me.
Oh
I'm
no.
I'm gonna provoke these first two, and then we'll see how we
I
go.
don't
Hang
know. I
on.
don't know if I was built for this.
yeah,
Let's see how hard they hit.
cold one.
Uh
Biggest moment in my life.
oh.
Oh, we got the other one mad.
Oh. Okay.
Let me. I'm
This is
piecing.
not
I'm gonna piece
great.
you one. I'm gonna
Not
piece you
great.
one. I'm gonna piece him. I'm gonna piece him. I'm gonna piece him.
Ah!
He was not swayed by my melody. We're in trouble.
Oh no.
I got you. I got you.
Okay, I'm gonna cast heal.
And then-
See, now that we're not fighting like 4 of them at a time, this is much better.
Yeah.
Okay, my fireball did 74. That was a little bit better. A little more. Taste of his own medicine.
Well, Fireball's quite a low cycle spell too. You'll get a lot more like mileage out of like electric bolt and things.
Oh, 814 gold. That's what I'm taking. Heck yeah.
Are they fighting each other?
Yeah.
What? How did that happen?
I've got a tiny chance of doing that against these.
That's beautiful.
This is my favorite town because it reminds me of a town from EverQuest, one of my favorite games. Let's see if you can remember what town I'm talking about when you get there.
I'm not gonna remember map names because I was like 7 to 12 maybe. Is this Was this part of like the elf region or something?
Yeah, the elves.
Okay.
It was in Greater Fadark.
Yeah, I don't remember the names, but I can definitely get the same vibe that I play EverQuest for sure. This looks awesome.
The city. When you bridgestone it into an NFT, that NFT is permanent, right? But if you put it in the game, then you're risking it.
Right. So it's a NFT permanent, and then once a player buys an NFT and puts it back in the game, it's no longer an NFT and can break. Correct?
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Interesting concept. I like it. So there's houses in the game. Is there also going to be, like you see in other games, land for sale or owning land, or is it mostly just through the housing?
Not in the way a lot of other NFT games are doing it. So a lot of other NFT games are kind of like, selling off the land in the NFT, and then you will, when the game comes out, you'll be able to take advantage of it or use it somehow.
Yeah, you're able to just claim land as your own once the game goes live, and wherever you place your house, that's your land. No one else can build on it, and it's yours, and you can resell it on the NFT marketplace by minting your house deed.
Sweet. And I'm assuming it's off limits to go like pillage someone's house or like burn it down. You can't destroy it somehow, can you?
No.
Yeah, it's off limits.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
It's kind of your sanctuary in the world, given that everywhere else you can get PK'd or killed by other players.
Okay, so you have to get a bunch of materials to actually build up your house, huh?
Yeah. So we will cheat and finish his house. We don't only stood around chopping down wood.
Ooh, okay. So now you own this whole thing, huh?
Yep.
And is there restrictions to where you can place these, or just free for all?
Yes, there is certain areas that are housing allowed, and it's basically wherever there's no trees, right? So anywhere where there's no trees or rocks in the world.
Or like the middle of the city, I'm assuming. Obviously, that would.
Right. Yeah. There are some locations that are quite close to the city, like Eldir Village. There's some spots right outside of the gate so you can build houses. And those are the most valuable plots.
If you head over to the mailbox, I can transfer ownership of a house to you. Yeah, so just click their offer. Sorry, my offer. You need to just. Oh, thank you very much. You're too kind.
Of course. I gotta give you something.
Trade a knife for a house.
A knife for a house. I like the deal. And then I can get inside here, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, grab this bed as well.
And then when I get inside of buildings, it forces me to the isometric view, right? That's intended?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
That's just temporary, though, as we work out how to make it look prettier from that over the shoulder camera.
Okay, so then I can right-click on my furniture. I can put it anywhere I want. Can I rotate it at all, or is it...
Yeah, you need to double-click on your house sign, and then you can go to decorate.
Oh. Okay, then there's a rotation. Oh, okay. I see. And then I can slide it around. There's a deer in my house. I didn't even realize that.
He just got kicked out.
I wanted him to be my pet. All right, so I got a bed, got my rug, got my table. Okay, so if I open up the table, and then I can use that to create stuff.
Yeah. So that's if you were a carpenter and that was your profession. That's some of the furniture you can.
I see. Sweet.
Make just straight off the bat.
How about last thing I'm curious about is how do you guys see guilds playing into this with all the different PvP NFTs? How is that going to work with guilds?
Yeah, so there is a guild system where you can group up with your friends and you can declare war against other guilds. And if that's the case, you can attack that other guild without a criminal penalty. So there can be fierce competition amongst guilds, as you may have experienced from other MMOs. On the crypto guild side, it's easier to farm gold in this game if you're grouped up together, and you can use each other as protection and have like a guild house where you can all seek refuge. So we will have a NFT lending platform where you could lend characters out to other players and split the earnings.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Awesome. Well, I think if that's all for today, we got plenty of content. I appreciate all of the help. I hope all that gameplay gave you guys a better look into what Legends of Aria has to offer. Of course, as I said earlier, this is not going to be, at least in its current state, the next AAA MMO, but the team is hoping to raise funds to bring on more team members and have more resources to continue to improve upon this game. I can also tell just playing with the team for about an hour or so that they are just lovers of MMOs and gamers at heart. I'm curious to hear what you think about Legends of Aria though, and if you're going to be jumping into this game, so drop a comment below with your thoughts so I can read them. You can also head over to our website to learn more about Balthazar, to see our resources, and learn more about our upcoming launchpad that should be releasing soon. That's it for this video though, so I'll see you in the next one. Happy NFT gaming everyone, salamat, gracias, and thank you all for watching.